Hello everyone, this is graphic designer Theo here, and I'm coming at you with another video today, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. Going to be going over kind of a process of an animation character that I want to make for these videos, kind of help like have little animations of this character. I was saying like join our group here, or check out this link there, or things like that. Just kind of something to help, like as kind of a mascot, I guess, of the channel, and something that I want to do to just kind of help promote the channel and other groups associated with the channel as well. So I'm going to go over here, and this is the character that I've started working on. Since I don't know if you know, but I love coffee, and I wanted to have an energetic character. For some reason, I thought of like pirates like character. So I wanted to be like the character would be like a pirate in the shape of a cup, and I was thinking of name like Jack Cappucino or something. Instead of Cappucino, something like that along those lines. But there's a lot of things I've been thinking of lately that I really want to kind of branch out more and help other creative people who are freelancing, kind of want to get some groups together and maybe hopefully get some people into it and possibly do some collaborations with people. But like I started recently just today a Facebook group, which I will link in the description down below. And I've also started a Discord server basically specifically for this channel and for, tie in the Facebook group. And my goals are for both those groups is to put resources to freelance sites that I've used. Maybe other freelancers can have sites that they've used. I want it to be kind of a trusted thing between people of like what we've all used before. Because there's a lot of sites out there that are not great sites. There's sites that you'll feel like you lose money more than you earn money, and it's not really, I'm trying to like have this as a positive thing for people, for like, someone's trying to have be a freelancer and try to make a decent income. That's kind of what I'm trying to get going here for these groups together. So, this is kind of right here is kind of just like the first steps of the groups. Right now, there really is just me right now talking to the camera. Who knows what, if I keep this up, who knows what it'll be within a year or so. But, I really am a person who will strive for that goal, just work at it as much as I can, day in and day out. And just kind of like, I like to see it grow eventually. I'm not a person who thinks it can grow tomorrow or the next day or probably even next week. But, all it takes is that one member to join, because then that one member can kind of start talking to other people, etc., kind of word by mouth. So that's what I really am hoping to do, is just have a community of people who can help each other kind of, I guess in a way I want to do it like where they can help each other with their skill set. They can help each other get jobs, get better jobs, kind of be like, oh, this website was great, this wasn't, or if you just want to like, if you have a project that you're working on, you can post in the group saying, hey, I'm working on this project, see if you can collaborate with someone, or see if someone can, just spend some time helping you with some ideas, for that. So that's been my goal lately, is to do something like that. But for now, let's take a look at this character. I'm more into graphic and web design. I haven't done much animation. I've always found animation fascinating. I love animation. I love, video games, and I love seeing the characters being animated. I think it's really cool. And basically what I mainly use for animation, just little animation here and there, is Photoshop. And I want to do it like kind of a frame by frame animation of this character. And what I want to do is before I start off in the program of Photoshop, I want to draw the different parts of the character, like the eyes, maybe do the eyes closed, open, maybe do like red bloodshot eyes. You know, this is something I really just want to do to add to these videos. I've been thinking about these videos a lot. I actually didn't think I would get this into YouTube, but you know, even with the state that YouTube is in, I'm still really enjoying just kind of seeing myself talk to the camera and kind of like expressing, you know, my skills to you, to anyone who's watching these videos. And you know, I very much encourage people to either subscribe or like. You know, feel free to comment down below, see if you want to see anything else, because I know what it's like to struggle in your field. I say this before, but I've almost quit being a graphic designer or web designer until I realized, hey, I can do most of this myself and offer people my services. So that's exactly what I'm doing. To just do this every day, as much any time I get on the computer, I pretty much practice something, whether that is, you know, doing something for a logo. You know, even if it's not for a client, I still do something. I still look at my programs. I look at some other graphic designer on YouTube, see what they're doing. You know, I try to broaden myself as much as I can. So, with saying all that, I want to go over this character a bit. My idea for this character is I want to have like I see people do the notification of like the subscribe button or something like that for YouTube. So I want it to like be a little addition to our videos. I want it to say something like thinking of these bubbles popping up, kind of saying, hey, go check out this other video I did, or go check out, I don't know, go check out this link here, or whatever, you know. So I kind of want to do different drawings of the eyes just to kind of feel like I can make it really work. So before I go in Photoshop and start doing this, I'm going to draw the different aspects of this character. And let's go ahead and start off with doing some of the eyes here. So when I think of the eyes, let's go ahead. You know, normally I look at, you know, like on Google, just other examples of eyes and things like that, or whatever I'm drawing just as a reference point. So what I'm going to do is just going to practice some of the eyes. And again, this video is a little different from my previous videos when I was talking about the application that I'm building. And I'm still going to build that because I really want to work on that application a lot more. It needs a lot more coding to do, but it's nice to take a little break from a project here and there so that you don't get too, you know, too tired of the same project. You know, switch it up a little bit. That's one thing you got to do also, just, you know, switch up your projects there. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do different aspects of this here. And I don't know like how much like I'm going to put into this character, you know, if this character will be likable, but let's go ahead and say this will be closed eyes here. So we're going to name these as well. So we're going to say closed eyes, and then we're going to open them up a little bit. And let's see here. I want to look at some, maybe look up some cartoon eyes, maybe some anime cartoon eyes. And it's good to look at other GIFs as well of what other people do, of them opening or closing, you know. So let's go ahead and take a look at these eyes again. We got these closed eyes here. And when I bring in this character, I think I'm going to bring it in like this, without the arms, without the mouth and the eyes, and I might add in the eyes as I go along to make the frame by frame animation into here. So we got the closed eyes here. Now I want to make this character likable. The thing is, when you make a character, you want to know, like, you know, want to try to come up with a story for the character so that people can relate to the character a little bit more and can kind of have a backstory for the character. So let's go ahead and look at the eyes and try to make them like half open here. Maybe we can do some like tired eyes. Again, it's a good idea to let me look up here what tired eyes look like as an example. Tired eyes drawing. So like I want to try to okay, we're gonna again with like a coffee you wouldn't really think of it being tired, but you could you know have too much coffee I guess and be overly tired. I don't know, bloodshot eyes or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and do some eyes here, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our best with these. Let's go ahead and like we got something like this here. I think this character could, you know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep this character, but I think I can kind of do something with it. And you know, I think it's a good idea when you're kind of starting out, which I feel like I'm still starting out, you know, with freelancing and trying to get my name out there. So when doing that, I feel like kind of having a character, having a logo and, you know, things consistent like that, I feel that is a really good idea to get started out there and have people kind of start recognizing your work. You know, because I feel like you got to do something every day. Or I mean, it's good to do things every day, but I also feel like you know at least every other day or something like that. As long as you try to be consistent with your work, I think that's a really good idea to do that because I definitely see myself. You know, I feel like I am growing with my talent, and just by practicing it every day, I definitely encourage everybody to do the same. You know, if they strive to, you know, be in a freelancing position, or, you know, even like I don't think I'll always be in freelancing, but my hope is to either be able to sustain as a freelancer, or to eventually get enough get I mean I have enough skills, but to like get into a position, you know, eventually. But I love being a freelancer. Just want to do my best to reach out to people as best as I can, which you know is what I want to do, which is why I'm starting to you know create these groups. Cause I feel like people do work better together, and I really want to see people to start collaborating with each other, and that's what I am doing my best at, is to trying to find people in similar field and similar interests, and possibly collaborate with people, or to you know help people as best as I can. Because before this, I really, honestly, to tell you the truth, I really did not want to do anything but like I mean I still like streaming on Twitch. I do it occasionally, but I thought that was like the only thing I was good at. But you know, I realized I have all these other skills that I like doing more. So that is exactly what I'm doing right now, pretty much. So we got these eyes here. So let's like we're gonna kind of change it up a little bit. I think it's okay to change it up. Let me kind of grab some of the same aspects of these eyes here, and let me go ahead and put them in here. So you know, again, like I want to really emphasize the groups I'm creating, and I really hope to see, you know, at least a first person to join. I'm gonna do my best in these groups to update the groups. I'm gonna do my best to also, you know, from my experience, I'm gonna do my best to take that experience and kind of try to help other people who's in a similar position as I am, kind of by linking the resources that I find on the internet. And trust me, I've done a lot of research with everything that I've done. So I really feel like I hope that can help people. But yeah, right now we're just working on these eyes here. gonna make it like really kind of tired, bloodshot eyes. So let's go ahead and do some of the like. So I have a bad habit at naming my layers, and I really need to work on that more. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kind of use some of this here to make it look like it's really tired eyes here. Overworked eyes, I guess you could say. And these are kind of the things that I'm going to work on for this character. I'm not going to do all the images for right now on this video because the video could end up being super long. And I don't want it to be super long. However, I'm okay with being somewhat long, but you know, don't want it to be too long. But yeah, I'm just doing some of the details here. And again, I'm kind of thinking out loud at this point. So I want to, let's go see what like a gradient can look like. I think we can do some kind of gradient here and try to add maybe some red to the gradient. Let's see. Add this here. Okay. Get the gradient going. Because I think the gradient would look good for this. And open this up here. Let's see. Okay, the gradient is over here. Okay, that's why I couldn't get it. It's over there. So let's go ahead and add this here. So again, I'm going to do my best at like making this character here and try to add some simple animations to the videos, and I think you know, that could really help add a different dynamic here to it. So you already you can see by adding this, he looks really tired. But it looks like I need to fix out some of the layers, so I think I need to move that over there and zoom in, and let's make this up a little bit. Make this on its own layer here. But yeah, so let's take this and move it on the top layer. And you know, we can change this around a little bit as we want to. Because we're really going to be our own character here for the videos. But I think, you know, I like seeing different kind of animation like this, and I think this could end up working out. But look at look how tired he looks already. He looks pretty tired here. Like overly tired, overly worked. So let's go ahead and take this here. And I want to move in more. And I can go ahead and, you know, with this character have fun with changing some of the, a little bit of his appearance, not too much, but you know, just change his looks from time to time. But I think this could really be onto something here. So we got this, now we got to work on the mouth here. So let's go ahead and see how we can make him look even more tired. Like he's overworked cup of coffee here. So tired. Let's see what we got here. Tired. So we gotta look at a tired mouth here. So let's try to make it a little bit dramatic, but keep this here. Let's go to the original one up here and take this, and let's like add this here. So again, I don't know if like, so see, just by making that upside down, you can see how dramatic of a change that is. Like how awake and alert he looks in this image, and down here he's already like super tired. So let's just add some teeth here. And you know, this will just be, again, this will just be something that will be kind of a funny thing to add to my videos, that you know, this is my own character that I've created, and I really think that it could work. So there we go. We got like a really tired face here, and I'm gonna continue doing this before I go ahead and like work on the animation. I'm gonna do a couple more, and we'll do more in the next video. Thank you again so much for watching. If you are watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I think I really am excited to see how many different variations of this character that I can make. And this character is going to be kind of a mascot character for the Discord, for the Facebook group. Want to keep it consistent. And I think it's a really cool character, and I like coffee, so that's why I picked the coffee cup. And maybe if the character becomes more alive, I'll do some voices to it, but that's gonna be later. But we're just gonna kind of see how we can get this character to develop over time. And the thing is, when you think of a character and you really want to make a character, it's like, how am I going to make this character alive? It's very kind of, it's hard to imagine that you can make this character really work. So, really take it step by step. Think about this character and don't overthink it. Like I said, take it step by step. And I think that you can get something working for the character later on. And, just kind of put your heart and soul into that one character. And I think it could really end up working to your favor. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to experiment with this and so many other things in my life lately. So I really hope, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. Don't want to miss any videos in the future. Thank you so much for all those views. Even one view, it means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next video. And I'll put a link to everything in the description down below. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye.